Buying a vehicle is a challenging task as we have endless options to choose from. With more and more manufacturers launching cars or two-wheelers in India, it is worth considering a proper research. But before that, we have to know how an electric vehicle fares against a conventional petrol vehicle to make an informed decision. This video will address this question as we provide you with an in-depth insight on petrol vehicles versus electric vehicles. As the name suggests, an electric car runs on electrical energy stored in the rechargeable battery pack, whereas a petrol car runs on conventional fuel. The exterior design of both electric vehicles and petrol vehicles are very similar. However, there may be subtle changes in the exterior design of an eco-friendly vehicle to adapt to the electric powertrain. A petrol car is a vehicle equipped with an internal combustion engine that burns the fuel to propel the car. A petrol engine's car's powertrain includes an engine, transmission, drive shaft axles, and differential. An internal combustion engine burns the mixture of petrol and air with the help of a spark plug and generates mechanical energy. This mechanical energy is transferred to the transmission, which relays the power to the wheels via draft shaft and differential. In simple language, a petrol engine burns fuel to generate energy to propel or move the vehicle. The petrol vehicles has its own advantages and disadvantages. Let's talk about the advantages first. You can select from a wide range of petrol vehicles available in the market. Also, conventional petrol vehicles are available at an affordable price to suit everyone's budget. Petrol vehicles offer an engaging driving experience with better acceleration, handling, and top speed. Also, owning a petrol vehicle is easier as it has a vast network of service centers and easy availability of expert mechanics. Further, petrol fuel stations are available everywhere, so refueling is not an issue at all, and they can run long distances on a full tank of fuel. On disadvantages, running costs of petrol engine powered vehicles are high because petrol is more expensive than electrical energy. Further, maintenance cost is also on the higher side due to complex mechanical components. Petrol vehicles also produces harmful carbon emissions that pollute the environment. Just like a petrol vehicle, electric vehicle also has pros and cons. The advantages of electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are easy to charge. You can install EV charging units in your home or garage to recharge your electric vehicle instead of going to a gas station. They help reduce the carbon footprint as they do not emit harmful carbon dioxide emissions. Since electric vehicles have fewer mechanical parts, they don't require maintenance and servicing as frequently as needed for the petrol cars. Also, since electricity is cheaper than fuel, the running costs of EVs are less compared to the petrol cars. They are also incredibly fast and makes less noise, making it feel lighter to drive. If we talk about the disadvantages of electric vehicles, installation of charging stations, generally at home, which can be an added expense, and it might become difficulty for someone who prefers to travel on an emergency. Also, there is less service availability for EVs than petrol, which might become a problem. Also, EV battery replacement costs are very expensive. However, a battery has a pretty long shelf life of 10 years. Also, to charge vehicle, it takes considerable amount of time. Certain things are important to know about electric vehicles. There are three primary types of electric vehicles. They are battery electric vehicles, hybrid electric vehicles, and fuel cell electric vehicles. Let's discuss them one after the other. Battery electric vehicle. A battery electric vehicles, also called all electric vehicles, which are fully battery powered vehicles. They do not contain an internal combustion engine at all and take no gasoline or no fuel. Battery electric vehicles include an electric with a large lithium ion battery. They can be charged slowly by an outlet at your house or garage, or rapidly using a charging station. Some of the key components of battery electric vehicles are electric motor, inverter, control module, and battery. Hybrid electric vehicle. Hybrid electric vehicles include both an electric motor and an internal combustion engine that runs on gas. The petrol engine is used both to drive and charge when the battery is empty. The key components of hybrid electric vehicles are power electronics, electric motor, internal combustion engine, battery pack with controller and inverter, and fuel tank. There is another variant that is plug-in hybrid vehicles, which includes internal combustion engine, electric motor, power electronics, fuel tank with charger and battery. The final type is fuel cell electric vehicle. Fuel cell electric vehicles are different from other electric vehicles. Instead of a rechargeable battery, they use fuel cells that generate electricity through a reaction between hydrogen and oxygen. They have to be refueled at hydrogen charging stations. It comes with built-in components, which includes power electronics controller, electric motor, fuel cell stack, hydrogen fuel tank with battery pack. As the growing pollution has become a serious concern, electric cars are quite a relief. And according to the research, electric cars are better for the environment globally. Whereas the fuel vehicle emits harmful gases like carbon due to the usage of petrol or diesel. But electric vehicles produce fewer greenhouse gases and air pollution than petrol. That's why interest in purchasing an electric vehicle is increasing from all parts globally. On comparing the running costs of petrol versus electric vehicles, taking into consideration the total monthly cost of running the car over 5 years, including servicing, tires, taxes, duties, and fuel, the petrol sedan generates monthly running cost of $166 with annual emission amounting to 11 tons. Electric sedan produces monthly running cost of $99 with an annual emission of less than 3 tons. Petrol SUV variant generates monthly running cost of $119 with annual emission of 12.63 tons as compared to $119 monthly running cost and annual emission of 2.68 tons. So from the study, we can clearly see that the electric vehicles minimizes running cost as well as reducing the emissions. Let us take a scenario 1 for the cost of running an electric vehicle in India for the calculation of a month, assuming the daily travel of 50 kilometers with the cost of petrol to be 100 per liter, cost of diesel of rupees 90 per liter, and the cost of electricity to be rupees 6 per unit on home charging. If we take a range or mileage, the electric vehicle runs 120 kilometers per charge, petrol vehicle runs 16 kilometers per liter, and diesel vehicle runs 18 kilometers per liter. Here, the total electricity consumption for a single charge would be 15 units with electricity usage of 0.25 unit per kilometer and cost of electricity per kilometer to be 75 paise per kilometer. Hence, the cost of running an electric vehicle per day is 37 rupees 50 paise. Petrol vehicle consumes daily fuel of 3.125 liters and diesel vehicle consumes 2.77 liters daily fuel with a running cost per day of rupees 312 rupees 50 paise for petrol and 249 rupees 30 paise for diesel vehicles respectively. Hence, the 1 month cost of running a vehicle is 1125 rupees for electric vehicle, 9375 rupees for petrol vehicle, and 7479 rupees for diesel vehicle. From this, we can clearly see that the electric vehicle is a clear winner in terms of cost saving for running a vehicle. On scenario 2 for cost of running an electric vehicle car in India for the calculation of 5 years, assuming the 5 years distance travel of 60,000 kilometers with the cost of petrol to be 100 rupees per liter, cost of diesel to be 90 rupees per liter, and the cost of electricity to be 7 rupees per unit on home charging. We will arrive at this calculation of cost of vehicle of 9,50,000 for electric vehicle, 8 lakhs for petrol vehicle and 9 lakhs for diesel vehicle. Taking the same range or mileage of 120 kilometers per charge for electric vehicle, 16 kilometers per liter for petrol vehicle and 18 kilometers per liter for diesel vehicle, with maintenance cost of 15,000 rupees for electric vehicle, 40,000 rupees for petrol, and 50,000 rupees for diesel vehicles. Point to be noted that there will be an additional cost of 35,000 rupees for battery maintenance for electric vehicle with consumed power units of 7,500, taking the cost of electricity to 52,500 for 5 years. On the other hand, the cost of fuel for 5 years are 3,75,000 for petrol and 2,99,700 for diesel vehicles respectively. Overall, we have arrived at the total expenses of running vehicle for 5 years, which are 10,52,500 for electric vehicle, 18,75,000 for petrol, and 14,98,500 for diesel vehicle. So in both the scenarios, the electric vehicles are a standout winner on cost saving to run a vehicle. Having discussed this in detail, let's look into the top electric vehicle stocks in India. The first stock is Tata Motors. It is one of the oldest automobile manufacturers in the market. They offer three different electric vehicles so far in India, namely Tata Nexon EV Prime, Tata Nexon EV Max, and Tata Tigor. This large cap EV stock has good buy recommendation from analysts and is currently underpriced. Presently, it is trading at the levels of 662 rupees. The next stock is Mahindra and Mahindra. It is one of the popular names in the automobile industry. They have stepped into electric vehicle sector in 2022 with their XUV 400 variant. The booking for this electric vehicle from Mahindra and Mahindra started in January 2023. They have lot of projects in automobile sector targeting on EV segment. Currently, it is trading at the levels of 1553 rupees. The next stock is Hero MotoCorp. Hero MotoCorp is the biggest player in the electric vehicle two-wheeler market. They offer 8 models, namely Photon, Optima, NYX, Eddy, Flash, etc. This mid-cap EV stock has a good profitability score and doing really well in the EV market. Presently, it is trading at the levels of 3,206 rupees. The next stock is Olectra Green Tech Limited. It is a subsidiary of Mega Engineering and Infrastructures Limited. This company has a stock currently valued at 1,119 rupees, showing a growth of 91.85% since last year. This company has a solid foundation in electric bus manufacturing, with the K9 variant boasting a regenerative braking system that saves 30% of energy while braking and faster charging systems. Additionally, the company is the sole manufacturer of tarmac electric buses used in Indian airports. The next stock is Exide Industries Limited. This company is well known for manufacturing batteries that are used in regular vehicles. Now they have stepped into the manufacturing of electric vehicle specific batteries. Upon evaluating this mid-cap stock, this is currently showing good signs of profitability and higher revenue growth. Currently it is trading at the levels of 258 rupees, showing good signs. The final stock is Amara Raja Batteries Limited. It is the second largest producer of automobile batteries in India, plans to construct a gigafactory with an investment of $800 million to $1 billion over the next 5 to 8 years. The company has established the country's sole technology hub for advancement of lithium ion cells. As of 13 September 2023, this small cap EV stock saw an increase in market share price by 21% in the past year. To conclude the vital question of petrol vehicle versus electric vehicle, it entirely depends on your requirements and geographical location. Electric or petrol vehicle is the talk of the town in the Indian automotive market, but in the end, it's your requirement that matters to make a choice. If you feel that this video has given any value add information, we request you to kindly do like, share it with your friends, and do subscribe for more such interesting videos. Jai Hind.